A man about to be escorted to the execution ground just touched a raised spot on the car and immediately thought of a way to gain his freedom. He quickly pulled out a coin and began twisting it into the screw slot. His buddy beside him hurriedly kept an eye on the prison guard driving up front. As soon as the guard glanced back, they both instantly laid down on the seat. After the moment passed, the man sat back up and continued what he hadn't finished. With their perfect teamwork, a screw was quickly removed. Then he handed the coin to his partner, who used it to remove the other screw. Next, they unlocked the chain holding the panel, and in the next moment, they both pushed hard and successfully opened the rear barrier. Seeing that the guard noticed nothing, the two aimed their legs toward the driver's seat and kicked hard. Instantly, the rear cabin began to slide back visibly, but when he saw the fast-moving ground below, the buddy's face filled with fear. Still, without thinking twice, the man jumped off with him. After skidding some distance, they finally escaped from the guard's control, but now the handcuffs were their new obstacle to freedom. They couldn't just stay there waiting, because once the police noticed, they'd be done for. So they racked their brains, and finally came up with a wild idea. They would carry the hundreds of pounds car cabin, step by step through the desert, but the heavy cabin was quickly draining their limited energy. Worse still, in this desolate desert, with no water, they soon collapsed and rolled from a high slope. As they picked up speed, the whole cabin spun 360 degrees in the air. Luckily, they landed safely, and right there, they discovered a World War II airplane. Seeing the tools scattered on the ground, the man suddenly had a bold idea. He used the leftover machinery, and with the desert winds, successfully turned the wrecked plane into a land sailboat. Now if they could steer it right, they'd be out of the desert in no time. But things didn't stay good for long. The police chief, now aware, came chasing in an armed helicopter. In a panic, they quickly dove into a pit, but as they landed, the man was stunned. They had just stumbled into a leftover World War II weapons cache.